Right then, good morning folks. Don't panic by the backdrop. Fanny is not broken, we're not trading her in for a motorhome. We're doing something very, very exciting today. We are upgrading Fanny's battery system to lithium. We are in the deep north. Deep north? Can you say deep north? We're up high anyway, obviously we're from the very deep south, so we've crossed the Dartford crossing, so we're way up. We're practically in Scotland. Nottingham, Scotland. We're in Nottingham, or just outside Nottingham, Oak Tree Motorhomes, and they are very kindly going to switch out our AGM batteries for some shiny, spangly new lithiums. I am in a sea of motorhomes though, I'll let Emily show you.
I'm going to show you my morning view. It is a little bit different to normal. Let me just turn this camera around. Of course not. Of course, come on, that's it, there she goes. So, motorhome, motorhome, oh, little converted van down here, motorhome, motorhome, oh, van, motorhome, motorhome. Trying to do my vlogging, you know, do my little bit in it. And she's got the bloody drone up. So I don't know if you can probably hear me. Let's give it a wave. You know, some of us are trying to be professionals here, and yet she's out there early morning, noise. But anyway, we're here, we're getting some batteries done, I'm very excited about it, not too sure exactly why, but I do know that there is going to be some weight, like better weight or something, I don't know. Louise is a technical person, she will like explain it and stuff throughout the video, but I'm just hoping that I can expand the snack cupboard just a little bit, and while we're waiting, that I can have a look into some of these vans, because like we're in this little compound, but there's another compound over there, there's another compound over there, and another one over there, so there's quite a few to choose from. So hopefully can have a little look, have a little sneak peek, maybe get some new ideas for some Fanny upgrades that she, wherever she is, can do anyway. So I feel it's going to be a good day. Good day, new batteries, more room, less weight, and some other stuff. I don't know. But anyway, now we need to clear out the garage, make some room, and get ready. Oh. Winning in life. It's done.
Right, so the van's round at the workshop now. Our technician, Chris, is it Chris? Yeah, Chris has got all the, well, he's got it all disconnected. The old batteries are out. Well, they're coming out, so there's 2 of them left in there. And we've got 2 of those going back in to replace 3 of those. Both 110 amp hours. And in just a second, we're going to do a bit of a weight test, and Emily's going to show you the difference, and then we'll put them on the scales as well, just so we can see how much weight we're going to be saving. Right, so here we go then, the weight test. So that one's your AGM over there.
Yeah.
So if you lift him up first.
I'm scared to lift him because you've made me like say it's like really heavy. I mean, it lift with your knees, not your back, people. Oh, you could do some light deadlifts with this, couldn't you? It's quite heavy.
And then the lithium.
Oh, look at that!
Big difference?
Yeah, there is a big difference.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to. I probably could fit this up with one hand, but it's like you would.
You need the
with
2
it,
hands.
But like this, it's just loads difference.
Ideal. So how many extra Snickers do you think you can carry?
At least 100.
And we'll pop them on here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to do. That was the unofficial test, but we'll do the official test now. So we've got the AGM going on at.
You ran the wrong way, Louise.
Alright. Well, we've got 25 or 24 kilos on the AGM. And as it should be, the blokes are just watching you. Wow, about comes up at about 12 on there.
I reckon about 11.
11?
Yeah.
11, so that's a difference
11.
of, quick math,
I don't know, what was the other one?
11 and 24, 13 kilos per battery.
That's a lot, right?
Yeah, that is a lot.
Yeah, and plus we're only going to have 2 lithium, so rather than having the 3, so 20, 40, 60, 4, 8, 12, 72.
Yep.
We've got like...
Yep. I'll put on the screen now the actual difference when we've done the maths properly.
Clearly, maths is not our strong point.
But yeah, right.
That's good, eh?
Yeah, so we'll leave the switch to be done, and when we come back, it'll all be done. Yeah, lovely. Should we go and have a look at some vans?
Come on!
So while we're waiting for the text to finish the install, we're going to have a little wander round. I'm going to knock Emily out of my tripod. Em's going to have a look in some vans, and I'm going to tell you the other reasons why we're switching to lithium. Now the first one is the obvious, the weight saving. I don't need to go on about why the weight is so important to us, especially on that side of our van. So that is a massive plus for us, is the weight and the space, because we're only having to have 2 batteries to get the same amount of usable amp hours from what we had from the 3 batteries. So it's going to give us a bit of space and a bit of weight for our overflow snack cupboard.
Well, we have got fatter now, so we have to allow for the weight that we've got on to take away from the batteries.
But the second reason is the second obvious reason is the extra power. So you've just got more usable amp hours in there. They're quicker to charge. I think they charge like 30% quicker from solar, so they're just so more efficient. And it's such less of a worry when you're out and about and the sun isn't there, that you know that your solar is going to charge those batteries up much quicker. In fact, I think Rob was telling us they'll charge up within a couple of hours, as opposed to ours, which take a lot longer to charge from a flat estate.
I don't doubt, so I really don't know. I'm going to go and have a look in the pretty vans.
What about that one? That one's for you, that tiny diddy one.
This is the one that I want to go in.
You want to go in that one?
Yeah.
So it's an auto sleeper Peugeot. Perfectly, so go and stand next to it. I know the dog.
Potentially my new van. How cool is this though, right?
You can have a look inside.
Yeah. Look. Oh, it's nice inside, you know. Weird old gear stick though. What is it? No, that's alright. It's quite spacey at the front. This is the back. So I take, like, this comes into your bed and stuff. Let's go around the back. Oh, I like the door. I've always wanted a door like this because they generally come with like some storage and stuff, don't they? But it just seems quite cool. Fridge here. Oh, look at these little cupboards. Ah. Ooh. Ah. What's underneath there? Oh, it's your porta potty. That's quite cool, right? More cupboard space in here. Oh! What's up here?
You doing a full tour?
Yeah.
It's tiny, you've been ages.
I like it, you know. I like it. It's nice, ain't it?
Is there enough room for you?
There is enough room for me. Obviously, I can stand up in it.
It's built for little people.
It is built for little people, yeah. And then, oh, I forgot to show, look. So, no oven, but, you know, you can only have, you've got to compromise, haven't you? So, I could see me here, AJ there, doing the other van.
It's not your van, mate.
One day.
One day we're going to get one for you and Mummy, so Lou gets Fanny all to herself.
On to the next van.
Look at her, she's off, loving life. So before she takes the camera into another van, I thought I'd go for the next thing that's really important to us, and that is the amount of cycles these things offer. So I think our existing AGMs that are coming out had about 400 cycles. So the average, if you say between 300 and 500 life cycles, is what you get with AGMs. These things have got around about 5,000, which means they're just going to last so much longer. And because of that, where we've only got a 2-year warranty, I think, on our batteries, these ones come with a 6-year warranty. So even though they are more expensive, which they are, and I'll get to price in a minute, over the long run, much like with our LPG, our refillable LPG, we're just going to get our money back much quicker. AJ's got some fans. So the guys here at Oak Tree Motorhomes are loving AJ, and he is loving all the attention he's getting. But yeah, I'm going to go and retrieve my wife, and I think she wants to have a look in this beaut, this Volkswagen.
Into the green one. Apparently I need to be quicker, so here it is. See you later. Bye. No, only joking, we don't care what she says. Oh, windows, little windows, storage up here, good like front seat area, obviously bed area, lovely. Oh look, actual shower room and stuff. This ain't a bad one either, you know, I quite like it. I like the old little vans. When Louise goes, like when we're old, that's probably what I'm going to have, is a little van.
So when we first built the van and I was planning out all the electrics, I did look at lithium, but the one thing that put me off, it wasn't actually the cost, it was the fact that I don't think back then the technology was quite there, and I'd put it in my head that for some reason they weren't safe. But these ones, they've got a built-in battery management system, and because I've got all the Victron gear, it's literally just plug and play for us. But talking to the techs, they've come on so far, they're so safe and reliable now. In fact, they're actually safer than the AGMs we had before. So yeah, another plus point for the lithiums. Right, what do you want to look in now?
A Jet.
I'm going to go and find out a Peugeot, I think they're called. Oh, Peugeot Talbot, I think. So we're going to have a look. Well, Emily's going to go into this one. And the second reason we're looking in that is so that Emily can film it for me mum, because Joni has got her heart set on one of these. But
she has. So this is going to be a good little view inside, so that Joni can really see it.
We've got your back, Joni, don't worry.
Yeah, don't worry, Joni. Quite excited to look in this one actually. Oh, it's the only one that's locked. We'll have a walk round, we'll circle back and see if we can find one. Right, so. So the lovely man got the key for me. So let's have a look. Ah, seat. I don't know what goes underneath it. Right, I'm not even going to touch anything because we all know how clumsy. Have a look. Storage underneath here, Joni. Up here. Oh, that must be for your bed, isn't it? Quite a lot of room in the front, you know, actually. And then window there, window there. So it's a high roof, but still a small van, which is obviously the bonus of it being like that. Oh, what's this for? I get distracted easily. Oh, moving. Oh, look, power and stuff for that. Cool, cool, cool. So, oven, full oven, nice, nice. Four hobs, storage underneath there, fridge there, sink there, more storage up here. Do you know what? For a little van, you know, it's got some storage, but obviously I can't see the screen. Like, you know, you're looking here, but it's blocked up with certain bits and stuff, you know. And then, shower, toilet and stuff. Oh, cute! How cute, right? Overall, though, this is a nice, compact little van, isn't it? Not bad, you know, not bad at all. Hopefully you've seen enough, Joni, but like it. Anyway, going now. I'm going to a fancy one.
So I don't know if I've made a massive mistake here, but Emily's making her way to the expensive fancy pants vans that we can't afford, but we're going to have a look in anyway. Are you going in the big bus? Oh, she's going in the big bus. Look at that.
What did you think?
I thought you was going in this one. I thought that's fancy pants enough, but you're going in that. How are you going to drive that?
I'm not too fat. You never really get to see them, do you?
I know what you're thinking. I reckon Emily's thinking, look at the size of the snack cupboard I can fit in that bad boy. Right, while she goes in there, just another thing I wanted to cover with the batteries is the curve. So what I mean by that is a normal lead acid or an AGM, it will start off and then it will dip away, dip away, dip away, dip away, and if you're trying to run something like a TV or something that's a bit more power hungry, it will start to flicker or not work at all because the voltage isn't high enough. With the lithiums, there is no curve. It goes along in a straight line all the way to sort of 80%, I think, before it even drops down. So I think it may be even longer than 80%. I'm not 100% sure. I'll try and find out and put it on the screen, but it does mean that you've just got a more reliable power source for any of the more power hungry things that you want to run. Right, I've lost her now to that massive bus. Oh, what's the matter?
It's not open.
Can you not go in the bus? It's closed.
It is closed. So we're gonna have to go on one of these bloody things.
What, the knockdown fancy pants ones?
Yeah.
A few moments later.
So someone's cheered up. Why are you so happy?
I found a whole row of fancy pants ones.
Which one are you going to go in?
I don't know. All of them. All of them. So look, 1, well, 2, 4, 6. You know it's posh when it's got 6 wheels, surely. And look at the size of this bloody one. That's not open. I bet that's got a big garage as well. Let's try and get inside. Yeah, you two stay there. You can't go in the fancy pants one. Look. Ooh, oh my god. Genuinely fancy pants. Wow. It's fancy. I'm just going to try and get in the back and show you. Oh, it's like going into when we used to run holiday parks and you get in like a new caravan and stuff like that. Oh, I just don't want to like ruin anything, you know. Clearly can't open that, but oh, look how that comes out. Ooh. Look at these up here. There is so much storage, it is unbelievable. Look at all the like, wow. Not a full oven though. I'm disappointed. I'm not gonna lie. All it's got is the hob. So you got no toaster, no full oven. Lets it down for me, not gonna lie. But anyway, look at that. Wow. Bed area. It's big. It's quite big, you know. Yeah. What's in this cupboard? Oh, shut the front door. It's got a separate shower and bathroom, but not a full oven. What the frig? But it is still really fancy. It's alright, it's alright. Oh, sorry, I don't know where you went then. Nice. Yep, like it. Like it. Can't afford it, but like it. Lot of space. Look, I feel that's wasted though. I feel like that is wasted space, but could have moved that forward for the oven. Still, nice. Right, let's go outside now.
Okay then, so I'm not going to lie, at £749 a battery they are expensive, but longevity wise, in the long run, you're going to make that money back so quickly. I think I've got some stats and numbers that I wrote down that I thought was quite surprising, so bear with me 1 second.
Hold the line cooler.
So when I was talking about life cycle before, for an average lead acid battery you get about 22,000 amp hours over the lifetime of the battery before it dies. One of these, so 22,000, one of these lithium batteries, you get 400,000, so that's nearly 500,000 amp hours. So you can see the vast amount of difference. So you're going to make your money back in the long run pretty quickly. And I think, I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but like we fitted a underslung LPG tank, which again was expensive, but we're making that money back all the time. It's the same principle with the lithium. So that is why we're switching from the AGMs to the lithiums. Amongst all the other reasons that I've listed, there's just so many positives to doing it, isn't there?
And she didn't have to do it herself.
I think now we're going to go and get a coffee because Emily's seen biscuits by the coffee table.
And I'm getting hungry and it's like nearly midday and I haven't had any breakfast.
All this motorhome fake shopping that she's been doing has really took its toll.
It's not fake shopping, I love some of them.
Which one's your favourite?
The big one.
The big one?
Yeah.
But if you had to buy one, which one would you have?
I'd have the little one.
The foot on the first one in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's enough for me.
It's better suited for you, isn't it? Can you imagine you driving that massive bus? Right, let's go and get coffee.
Go on. Obviously you're coming, can't forget you.
Right, that is it. We are all lithiumed up.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I can feel the fuel consumption going down already. Down already, yeah. So obviously we're much lighter. I will show you guys the finished result, but we're heading to a park up now, not too far from Sherwood Forest, but you've probably already seen that vlog where we explore Sherwood Forest. But when we get there, I'll show you the install. Okay, so we've just pulled up at the car park for Sherwood Forest, which we are going to explore, but that's not going to be in this vlog. But I thought I'd quickly show you the finished install. So that's one of the old AGMs that come out. We're only taking one back with us. And then here, tucked in there, are the brand new lithiums. So yeah, they've done a really tidy job. And then here is where our third AGM would be. Don't worry about that, we'll deal with that later. But what I'm thinking of doing is I'm either going to move all this round there and box that off, giving me all this extra space, or we'll use this to store something that we don't use very often. But yeah, really happy with the install. Right then folks, so it has been a couple of weeks now since the install was done, and I've deliberately held off filming the end of this video for a couple of weeks just so I can give you an honest overview of how the batteries are coping now that they're in. And I've got to say, I'm over the moon with how they are coping. So I was a little bit worried that we might have some issues with our different charge controllers, but we've changed a couple of settings on install and they're all running absolutely fine, no problems whatsoever. So that is a massive plus. Another massive plus, I'm going to chuck the drone up so you can see the weather conditions that we're currently sat in. We're also at a self-build meet, so if you're wondering why there's so many funny looking camper vans around, it's because we are at a bit of a meet-up. But what I want to show you is the fact that the sky is pretty overcast, grey and miserable. And I've got to say that there is a noticeable difference from how quickly we can charge these batteries from conditions like this. So we're getting considerably more power going in when the conditions are a bit miserable, which for any of you that have travelled for any time period in the UK will know that you are going to be faced with overcast, grey, miserable conditions fairly often. So again, another massive plus. And the final thing that I wanted to say that I didn't know when we had them installed, which I'm massively happy about, is the self-discharge rate. So some of you remember when we had to leave the van behind in Spain, I was quite worried that it would come back and our leisure batteries would be flat and I'd have all kinds of damage to deal with there. The self-discharge rate is so much slower, so they last much longer just left on their own. So if you do have to leave your caravan, your camper van or your motorhome anywhere for any long periods of time, you've got a bit of peace of mind that these aren't just going to flatten themselves really quickly. So as YouTubers, I've got to be honest, we have been offered batteries in the past. We get quite a few emails from Chinese companies that want to send us these things over. They're usually unbranded or there's limited technical information, so I've always been very reluctant to do that. However, these EcoTree ones, I went on their website and all the information's there. You've got all the technical data. A few friends have got them in, and I've got to say I'm so happy that we've gone EcoTree, because they're just a reliable, decent, solid battery. If anyone's been here from the build, you know I don't like to put cheap crap in the van. I've done it so that it's all going to last. So, except for obviously the problems we have with the engine, but that is, we'll forget about that. We'll move on from there. So yeah, if you do want to check out the batteries for yourself, obviously as always I'll stick all the relevant links in the video description below. I hope you found this video useful. If you're thinking about lithium yourself, hopefully it's given you some of the information and answered some of the questions that you might have, because I know going forward lithium definitely seems to be the way that self-build vans and factory-built motorhome owners are tending to go, just because it just gives you that off-grid capability. You know that you haven't got to plug in as often, you haven't got to be checking your batteries as often, you've got that peace of mind that they're going to last just that bit longer. So yeah, all the links in the description, and I'll whack Oak Tree Motorhomes, where we went as well, in there as well, just in case Emily's tour has inspired you to go and have a little bit of a look around. And yeah, thank you ever so much for watching, and we will see you almost certainly on the next one. Bye guys.